Okay, let's start with the warm-up. So we're just going to march it out from the spot with your feet a little bit wider. Pull your belly button in, lift the muscles of the pelvic floor. So we're scooping everything in and up through the core. I'm going to march and pump those arms as well. So full body sculpting core. I'm going to work through the core, through the upper body, through the lower body, everywhere. 8 more. Again, just push through the soles of your feet. Now we're going to do some rotation. So rotate through the waist. Again, warming up through the core. A lot of work to do on the core today. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to reach up. And again, work the waist a little bit differently. We're still pulling the belly button in and up. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now into a step tap. So we're going to pull those arms out and in. So you can bring them towards the shoulder height. And then pull those elbows back. So the hands come in towards the hips. Keep that going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now into a double side step, circle the arms round and round. Again, if it feels too much, just go with the shoulder. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Let's march it out from the top. Breathe. Again, just tread through your feet. We're going to pump those arms. Core is nicely engaged. 4, 3, 2. Now let's rotate. Rotate. Let's go side to side. Twisting through. Keep that going for 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now let's reach up, stretch. Go a little bit further if you can. Stretching down the sides of the body. Again, we're going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now into your step tap. Pushing forwards and back. Again, arms shoulder height, and then you pull the elbows back to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Now into those doubles, circle the arms over. Again, you can stay with just the shoulders if it feels a bit too strong or a bit too far. Circle and circle, circle. Now let's just take a nice deep breath in, then deeply into the knees, arms come all the way up, stretch towards the ceiling, reach the arms out, roll the shoulder blades back and down. And let's go to our main workout. So grab some dumbbells or some tins of beans or some sort of resistance that you can hold to add a little bit extra to the workout. Now anytime, you can always take out the weights, you don't have to use them. And again, you can always go for some really light weights or some tins of beans, some bottles of water to keep it a little bit lighter. I've got 3 kg weights and dumbbells, but again, you can be lighter, you can be heavier. Just keep your form and keep everything nice and kind of neat and tidy. No momentum, just keep everything controlled. So we're going to start with your feet about hip width apart. We're going to tap one foot and find that balance onto the supporting leg. Arms are coming slightly out in front, so we're slightly bringing ourselves forward, pull the belly button in. We're going to tap the foot behind into a curtsy lunge and then a tap. So we're challenging our balance. Curtsy lunge and a tap. So again, I'm just hinging slightly forward with the upper body rather than folding over completely, and then with a tap. Now again, if you want to take the weights out, feel free to take the weights out. Elbows come back behind the back. Sinking down low and tapping. We go one more time. Now we're going to go 2 pulses. Pulse, pulse, tap. Pulse. Now if you can, tap and lift. Pulse, pulse, tap and lift. Pulse, tap and lift. Pulse, tap and lift. hold, tap and lift, hold. To feel the muscles work. I'm going to keep it going. 4 more, hold. Two more times. Just feel that standing leg. Now shake it out, switching sides. So again, we should feel the standing leg work. Got it. Hairs in my face. Take your feet wide. And again, find your balance. So we're going to switch to the other side. Slightly hinging forward, pulling back, and then tapping out. So again, elbows come back, tap slightly out, elbows come back, pass the back, and then we take those weights forward. So again, sinking down into the leg, rather than folding too much forward with the upper body. Breathe. Keep it going. Okay, let's go to those pulses. Pulse, tap, have a go there. If you want to, you then add the lift. Pulse, tap and lift. Pulse, tap and lift. Pull it back, tap and lift. Pull back, core engaged, squeeze. Doesn't have to be a big lift, just a light lift up off the floor. And again, scoop through the core, breathe, hold, tap, hold, tap, hold, tap. Keep it going, hold, hold. Can we go 2 more times? Hold. Ooh, should feel it. Hold. And release. Shake it out. Place your weights down, out of the way. So again, you don't bang into them. Whew, good. So we're going to find our balance again. Onto the leg, tapping through, scoop the tummy muscles, hands to your temples. We're going back to that side lift. This time, just the lift. So it's isolating through the waist and the core. Knees and toes are going to stay facing forward. Squeezing through. Pulling the belly button in. Now if you want to, you can add a weight in here, but I want you to get the alignment and I want you to get the setup and I want you to feel the activation before you start adding in weight. So squeeze, focus on that crunch, slight bend into the knee. Keep that going. If you want to, just one weight. Squeezing through, crunch. So your weight kind of at your forehead, just slightly out in front of you, and you're squeezing into those obliques. Again, try and keep your knees and toes facing forward. So try not to lift the leg higher and turn the leg out. Focus on that crunch, taking you into that lift. Go for 8, 7. As you can see, my arms are barely moving, all from the core. We're going 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, switch. Going to the other side, scoop the tummy muscles, slight bend into your standing leg. Again, if you want to, carefully place the weight down. Focus on the form first. Squeeze. It might take you a while to get that balance. Again, our aim is to not use momentum. So this could be really easy by just using a lot of momentum. You might lock out that straight leg. So slight bend into your standing leg. Make sure you've got that slight bend. We're squeezing into the waist, into the core. Pull your belly button in. Knees and toes facing forward. Outer thigh slightly lifting, but again, it's that activation that's going to lift the leg. Then if you want to, you're adding in the weight. Not essential. Squeezing through. Up. Squeeze. Core engaged. Think about reaching through that foot. Squeeze. One side might feel more balanced than the other. And as you can see, not kind of moving my arms side to side. Stays in front of my forehead. Slight bend into the elbows. And that way I'm going to feel it more into the waist. We're going for 8 more. 8. Breathe. 4 more. 4, 3,